trees falling on power lines down.
Within an hour and a half, 2 hours, I had 18 inches of water coming through my front yard and under my home.
And we could hear something that sounded like a railroad train coming through.
And large chunks of lumber and things falling from the sky, and it was busting the branches down of the trees, and it just snapped the trees like twigs.
I crawled out of the window and just looked at the devastation, and I could hear my neighbors calling for each other.
It was actually quite scary, not knowing what was going to happen next.
The cooperation is just phenomenal in terms of what you people have done through FEMA.
When the tornado hit on June 1st, it was very intense and a lot of destruction.
We got a call from the State Emergency Management Director asking for what's called an Incident Management Assistance Team to deploy, and that was actually the night of the tornado. The storm was probably going through for a few hours when we had folks on the ground.
I think that our response was extraordinary. I think that all of the elected officials and people that we served, both in local state agencies as well as the public at large, were very happy with what FEMA was able to bring to bear.
As soon as Rhode Island EMA and FEMA knew that the storm was heading towards New England, we have several meetings each day where all were kept apprised of the activity of the storm and the resources that we can expect from FEMA and Rhode Island EMA.
The reason why I registered with ESAR VIP is because during Katrina last time, during that incident, I was not registered, and I attempted to offer up my services, and I did come out, but I don't think that I was used to the best of my abilities and my professional training because I was not registered. A lot of times people show up because they're excited, they want to help, but when that excitement phases out, you still have a need for a pool that you can pull from. It's not always about you. It's about what can you render, what can you give to others.
We were faced with a mass amount of patients, not enough nurses, loss of electricity at the beginning, lack of resources.
We needed supplies, we needed nurses, we needed everybody, doctors, anybody that can contribute to us, to the help.
We've learned a lot from them, and I'm sure they've learned from us.
They were very willing to come and work at any point in time, stay in this hospital overnight, work whatever shifts needed to be done, do whatever we asked them to do.
They were angels, and we really needed their help, and they came and helped us well.
Clinics, and people will just come and we'll treat their wounds, illnesses, do what we can for them.
Some nurses from Allegheny General Hospital are headed for the disaster zone in Haiti. Channel 4 Action News reporter Tara Edwards spoke to two of them tonight. Tara.
Well, one of the nurses tell me that she received word that she'd be going to Haiti while she was at work here at Allegheny General Hospital on Monday. Tonight, she's on her way. She wasn't able to help out in crisis situations in the past, so this decision was a no-brainer.
So when this opportunity came up, I saw no reason to say no.
Today, Cece and her co-worker John Ziegler, who is also a nurse, snapped this picture at Pittsburgh International Airport right before their flight to Chicago. From Chicago, they'll go to Haiti.
Wish I was there yesterday. Every minute that I'm on the ground in Pittsburgh and not in transit is killing me, and John is standing here nodding his head in agreement.
And the nurses that we spoke to tell us they expect to be in Haiti for about 2 weeks. They also say that they're overwhelmed by the amount of support they've received from people throughout Western Pennsylvania, and they also encourage people to donate through reputable organizations.
Always kind of in the back of my head, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to Africa one day, or maybe I'll go do missions one day. And then I came for 3 weeks last year and was just sucked in. I didn't want to leave.
I came here with this expectation that I was the one to give, but after a while I realized that I'm actually the one who's receiving all the time. So much love, so much joy from the patients, so much blessing, and I can really see their lives being transformed, and that's kind of a cool thing.
It's so rewarding to work with people who you know would not receive this care otherwise if Mercy Ships wasn't here.
So we really, you know that the patients that we're seeing, it really makes a massive difference to their lives. You see lives transformed from when they come in through admissions to discharge. You see huge, huge difference.
And everyone's volunteering here, so I think there's a different kind of teamwork that works better here. People are from so many different countries and so many different nations.
Working in a team, it's more like teamwork because the people who are here want to serve those people here in Africa.
I think we're very blessed with a lot of the equipment that we have, and we have fully operational ORs and an ICU and lab and x-ray, but there are a lot of differences as well.
One of the differences working in the hospital here versus the hospital at home is the caregivers sleep underneath their patient's bed. We hang curtains on the ceiling with magnets.
And also you have to work with translators because otherwise I can't communicate with the patient because they are speaking their own language.
I think all nurses should do something like this. To serve the unserved is one of the most beautiful experiences.
Just being a part of this place, often you just realize it's such a passion.
I don't know, words sometimes don't explain everything that you feel here and experience.
It's an amazingly rewarding experience.
It's such a fantastic thing to do, and everybody who I've met on this ship either wants to come back and do it again or they're already here for the second, third, or 10th time. And so obviously it's something that people love to do, so I would say go for it.